The issue of crime in our city is certainly dominating the mayor's race.
It is also one of the big reasons that many businesses are moving out. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov live on State Street with a look at what both mayoral candidates plan to do about it. Dana.
Marie, this is just one example of an empty space in what used to be a thriving shopping area downtown. But when it comes to revitalizing areas like this one, I found that both mayoral candidates are short on specifics. The sum of storefront emptiness along State Street and Michigan Avenue is almost staggering. Businesses are leaving at a rate faster than new ones are opening. COVID arguably accelerated the exodus. Looting after George Floyd's murder and in August of 2020 only hastened it.
It's just not downtown, it's also business corridors in the south and west side, because they were also impacted by the looting and rioting.
True, but the Loop and Mag Mile have long been tourist attractions, critical to the city's tax base. Mayoral candidate Paul Vallas says the first step to luring new business is making the city and CTA safer.
This is what the businesses tell me. The first thing they tell me is, you've got to make our community safe.
But what, beyond policing and capping property taxes, does Vallas plan to do to revitalize downtown? One is an overhaul of city departments, impacting development and new business, making it easier to get things like permits and licenses.
Michigan Avenue may have a vision for how they can revitalize, but yet the city regulatory departments seem to be an obstacle.
Short on specifics? Yes.
I've thought about this a lot.
But so is Vallas's opponent, Brandon Johnson.
But this is really about attracting innovative corporations to the city of Chicago.
Johnson is more focused on bringing companies to the city than the downtown retail issue. He doesn't address retail revitalization on his mayoral website at all. Johnson pledges not to raise property taxes, but he also told me he isn't concerned that his plan to reinstate an employee head tax for companies that do more than half their work in Chicago or a bank securities and specialty tax will keep businesses from coming here.
No. Corporations have said it themselves. You know what corporations are concerned about in big business?
Tax breaks.
Safety.
Both candidates say they want to use TIF, or tax increment financing money, to help spur economic and business development, but they both would rather use those dollars in underserved neighborhoods rather than in the downtown area. I'm live in the Loop. Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News. Joe, Marie.
Dana, thank you. Coming up on Tuesday, CBS 2 Chicago, along with our partners, the Business Leadership Council, Chicago Urban League, National Association of Black Journalists Chicago, and WVON will host a debate with Brandon Johnson and Paul Vallas. It's at 6 o'clock. You can also stream it on all of our platforms, as well as watch it on CBS 2.